Okay, and I think I'm recording again now. I'm sorry it took so long for me to get back to making this thing. It finally loaded though while I was gone. So yeah, now we're gonna find ourselves a nice top. And we're gonna need a base skin, so we gotta scroll down. Scroll down to the goodness. Sod it. I'll pick the sweater. And we'll come. We gotta come up with a name. So, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm still sneezing, as you can tell. I apologize for that. Ah, frig. I don't even remember what the top was called, so. Yeah. It seems like something that would be from. Oh! Gosh, wrong button! Wrong button! Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, we're still recording. Okay, I goofed that up. I need to move my tablet. Oh gosh, that was kind of scary for a second. Okay, we'll call it frig. It's not a sweater. Somehow I hit the caps lock. Vested rock. Cause why not? Doot 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 doot. Cause I've got no better name for it. Oh gosh, it's the puffness all over again. Okay. Hey, anyhow, now that we've got it named, we can go into here. Sorry, I always wait till that last note before I actually pull everything in together to name the dang thing. So I apologize for that. It's a fault on my part. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. So, what you're gonna want to do is save it right off the bat, because I'm paranoid. Yeah, saved. Now then, we need to go into mesh, and we're gonna start importing our stuff. No. Gosh dang it, no. Yeah. And as you can see, it's not going to behave with skirts. So this is not a skirt kind of top. Now then we need our medium level of detail imported. And this is something I wasn't able to show you in the other video before. Not the last one, but the one before last with the lower LOD making. This is what it looks like when it doesn't have assignments. It just has the static default position. So we'll load our reference mesh, which is our edited top. And there we go. It looks like this. Now last but not least, the lowest one. So let's fix it up. Oh gosh, I'm sorry about that. I think it knows it's because I'm busy, so it has to be a jerk face and snuck up. Well, now I got everything positioned in. So, now that we got everything in, we gotta deal with our materials before we do anything else. So, we open it up, and we need to change our alpha map. And don't worry about the diffuse, because once you change the alpha, it'll swap to it eventually. It usually just takes an exit and re-entering. Now we put in our new bump map, and in it goes, and that symbol thing was completely unnecessary. I don't know why I did it. And we're gonna put in our specular. There we go. No independence in there. And please don't crash. Hooray! It didn't crash. Alright. Now then, we need to import. Yes, I know. We need to import. Well, didn't need the mask first, but I guess it's going in. We need to put in our new multiplier. Done. And look at it, it's so pretty, Phil. It's so pretty, fellows. Yes. Gonna save it. And now, Poochie, don't even think about it. Sorry, the cats are running around in the house, and it's getting Poochie on the phone. Dang it! No. Yeah, when workshop crashes, never, ever, 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 never, ever, never save it if it crashes. Because that is a one-way ticket to your content becoming corrupt. I don't know why it does that, but whenever that happens to me, it does that. So just, if it corrupts and you've recently saved, if it crashes and you've recently saved, yeah. Wait, just end it and just put it all back. Don't worry. All okay. And I don't need Adobe up right now, so wrong. Close window. No. What the heck? Right? I'm not gonna touch it because it's probably attached to. Ah. Alright, let's see. Where did it crash again? Oh yeah, specular. Import spec. And good, it didn't do it this time. So then, now that that's done, and I was telling you before that, oh, it's enabled. Oh sweet, they're all enabled already. How convenient! Anyway, as I was mentioning in the last video, I was saying how don't worry about it being really small. I'll show you what to do about it. And I will show you. So I'm going to put in a pattern. It's not going to really matter what pattern is. We'll say this one. I know it's ugly, just bear with me. Ugh! Oh gosh, it's so huge and hideous. It actually doesn't look that bad, to be honest, to me, but eh. But this is what you do. This is what's known as your tiling. That's basically deciding how much it's going to tile in on itself, or something like that. But the bigger the number, the smaller the pattern has to scrunch in on itself to fill out the space. It'd just be better to show you since I think I'm failing at describing it. So, now it was full 4.66. Bam! It's still a lot larger, but it's not as noticeable. I would warn against making it going above 6.6. 7.7 is okay if you go like super really small, but I really wouldn't recommend going over the 6.6. Simply because at that point the pattern becomes really pixelated. It's just awful. Don't. So we'll do this and make it a white shirt. Actually, we'll have it be green. Because green is pretty. It's a pretty color. And I'm starting to think I probably should have done the buttons too, but I don't know. I didn't think it would matter. Sad face. And we'll make this, actually I'll do a pattern for it. That is the theme. Look for theme fabric. Actually, let's do that pattern. Heck yeah. But we're gonna need to change its tiling too. So we'll change it to 6.6 as well. And save. Okay, for this one, I might want to switch it to the 7.7. And then we change our button color. Starting to think that this one wasn't the best idea, so we'll change it to something else. Geometric, why not? Because who doesn't like a geometric vest? Oh my gosh, yes. Oh yeah. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. Sorry for being overly silly about that, but I love it. I love it. Yes. Let's see. We'll switch to metals. Yeah. There we go. And save. And past this point, all you would need to do is get rid of the other extras. Because see this? You don't release an item, because it looks great, but you don't release it as just this. Because you also have your other presets here. I probably stressed it in another video of mine, but always delete the other presets. And then if you want to have more, just duplicate what you've got. And then you can re-edit it from there. Like say now this time we'll have a patterned shirt with a plain jacket. And I think I'll go with theme this time. Also, I will mention I love this. I love it so much. It's beautiful. Yes, flame everything! Flame, flame, flames. Okay, no, not really. I think this one will do for a pattern. Let's get a look at it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Psychedelic man. Nice. Save. Now we can make this a plain one. Actually, we could. Technically, we can do this. That way it's patterned, but not overly patterned. It's gorgeous. But yeah. And now, with that done, we need to decide the categories. Basically where you can have it show up. And I think it's kind of formal-ish in its appearance, so it's that. Maternity, if you've got the mesh for it. It wouldn't count as outerwear. Makeover, because why not? And I can't really envision it appearing anywhere else, so we'll hit the save button once again. And let's give it a bottom we know it'll work with, just to double test it. Would this be my friend? Flibble flabbles, yes, I know. I know, flibble flabbles indeed. Let's say these pants. Oh gosh. Okay, for a second I thought it was about to freak out and die on me. Hey, it kinda makes her look like Andy's mom. And now one last test. Pat. And to fit. Well, thin. Seems like it's still got a minor glitch. Let's see how it is with fat and fit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to readjust the mesh a little bit, but that's okay. For the purposes of what I was trying to show you, it does work. I'll be going into Milkshake in a bit to fix it, but once you have it done, if you're going to test it, I would recommend testing it in package form, not sim pack. Mainly because if it's in sim pack form, you'd have to install it, uninstall it, reinstall a new one, uninstall it again, whereas with the packages, just export it. Let's see, vested frock, and I call mine tests so I can differentiate between them and just say it like that. And because we've done all we need to in workshop, we can close this down. Now then, hello FF split. we're going to go into workshop, and I'm going to show you something really important as well. Let me see. Let me open this up. Nope. Open new window. That's what I meant to do. Now then, we're going to go to Riptop, and we're going to have the Vested Rock right here. Now then, I'm going to scroll down until I'm going to scroll in here, and these I'm going to link to, but these are basically what you're given. Well, you're not given them; you have to define them. But they're made by Pescado, I believe. Well, no. Okay, no, they're not made by Pescado. I don't know why I said that. But you do get them from the Maddie site. I know that much. Or an affiliate to it. My brain is everywhere at the moment. I apologize. Anyway, this is the one we're going to be using, though. This right here, the Compressorizer. It is gorgeous. Simply because, and just watch this, I'm going to take this 8.11 megabyte file, take it over, and shrink it to a nice petite 99. So barely a kilo, barely a few, blah, blah, blah. So it's barely a megabyte, so it's just a few kilobytes. And now you can copy it. Dang it. And bring it over to, hang on, and put it in with the tests. And don't mind my setup here, it's just to keep me from pulling out my hair later. Anyway, that's really the last of all you've got to do. If if the morphs sort of conflict with each other, do fix them. There'll be a link for this down below, because it is just gorgeous. It's a wonderful program. And I'll have listed who actually makes it, because I'm a dirt face. Anyway, thank you all for tuning into the second part. I hope it's the former video and this one is helpful to those that will have needed it. For now and in the future. For anyone that still wants to create CC after 4 is halfway through. Happy simming, everybody. And F12.